Welcome to Game Devs Play Games, where we play games, not game design. We're back in Final Fantasy 15.
We have a discussion.
In between episodes, I was talking about how Final Fantasy 15, through its demos, strangely kind of promised more than the game actually ended up giving us, specifically with the Duskade demo, right?
With the fighting the behemoth, it was really exciting.
And we obviously talked about this when we fought Deadeye, right? Like, that was the core of that conversation. But every now and then, when you and I are talking about things, we'll be like, yeah, why didn't they do this? That would have made the game feel that much better.
Why didn't we have that fight with the guy maybe knocking the demon off the bridge or something like that?
Yeah, and like the thing was, in the Duskade demo, they kind of set up that tone of like, there are going to be creative solutions and, you know, the world, it'll be...
It's not just about mashing a button or two, it's about actually thinking, you know, fighting with your brain. And so, yeah, there was an amount of hype that I think was driven because of those demos that the game is not fulfilling, and there's kind of really not a lot of excuse as to why that happened.
Yeah, and not to say that it was a case of false advertising, but it's like, it almost feels like it's going down that road. And like, wow, I never thought of a demo being a case of like advertising something poorly. Oh,
damn.
Like Arden, like he should be dead. We were advertised that he was dead.
I've earned the right to call you not.
I felt death's chill wind. Such is the might of the gods. But then I remembered I'm immortal. Such is my blessing and curse.
Oh, great.
Your attack.
You're not Core the Immortal.
My
So,
feelings, at least.
nothing worse than somebody's immortal that's also just really annoying and doesn't do anything.
Remember this? I should have asked if you remember him.
Yeah.
Truly a blast.
So I mean, if you were immortal, you'd probably be the whimsical, like, woo, I'm gonna fuck with you, but not really do anything directly to stop you.
Where is he? He.
Who are we talking about? He.
The little gunman's a short shot away.
Oh, okay.
Where else but Gralia, the seat of the Empire? I'm sure he'll be delighted to see you.
What?
We're going to the Empire, and apparently they have him.
Prompto?
Yeah.
Huh.
With all
Just
these
like...
demons about, you could certainly use it.
Where did they get Prompto? I mean, maybe Arden just was
Off
like,
you go, then.
I'm gonna hop off the train because I can't die, apparently.
I wouldn't want
Hey,
to keep you
Prompto,
from
bring
your
him there.
friend.
What was the thing he just pressed?
It looked like a detonator.
It did look like a detonator. Was that a threat?
I don't think he actually pushed it. I think he's like, I
he
can
was
blow
like,
up your
I can blow it
train.
up, but he didn't say anything. He just kind of showed the... And we've never seen anybody use bombs before, so it was like not like we had a good understanding of what was actually going to happen or go on there.
I feel
Why
like
wasn't
we've
I
seen
able
some
to
kind of
summon
bombs.
anything against that demon?
Oh boy, here we are. The notorious chapter.
It is happening. Oh, I have 54 AP to spend. That's more exciting than a chapter is probably going to be.
15?
54?
54? Oh, I thought you said 15 AP. I was like, that's not that much. What are you... So at least I've heard that...
soda with that.
I've heard that the start of this chapter is at least fun. Interesting. You know, I almost wonder if it's like our expectations are so low for this chapter that it's actually going to be like, well, that wasn't as bad.
I said that to Eddie. I was like, you know, wouldn't it be really funny if just after everything I've experienced, I'm like, oh, you know, that wasn't so bad.
Like,
He
that
looked
was a
at
pretty
me.
good chapter.
He looked at me and said, you will not say those words. It was one of the funniest things I've heard Eddie say, probably ever, because he's not very intelligent or smart.
We should be drawing close to Gralia.
Yeah. I can't imagine what it'll be like.
Swarming with demons, but you knew that.
Huh. Don't remind me.
Once we arrive, we'll make for the keep.
The keep?
Zagnortus, an imperial megafortress said to be impregnable.
With Prompto and the crystal inside it. What goes in must come out. So, are we buying the story that the crystal can purge?
What Prompto's in, Prompto's out.
Proof is purging, but it does
Like, we
stand
walk
to
right past him, and he's like, hey, guys, thanks for saving. Don't even acknowledge.
no longer the deal
Oh, thank you so much for saving me. No, hey, where are you
They
going?
are
No,
in fact
hey, guys.
averse to the crystal's light.
You
It
too,
could save
Ignis?
not only Lucis, but the world.
We'll find out once we take it back.
Oh shit.
Creepy train shrieks.
The hell?
What is it?
We're being stopped
My
again.
guess, something to sidetrack us.
Look at that. They're even calling it out.
Something to waste our time.
That was a pretty meta moment. Thanks, Gladio, for breaking the fourth wall indirectly.
It's like this game was made by the same people who are working on Dragon Ball Super right now. Where they get really meta and make fun of themselves. Just get. All right.
Whoa.
Wow. Jerk. Oh, this is how Biggs and Wedge die.
Yup.
They usually die.
It's almost important that they die, really. It's like seeing Biggs and Wedge be our conductors and pilot for the train is kind of like, well, something horrible's gotta happen.
Like, oh, here are 2 red shirts to pilot the ship for you. There you go.
Everything will be fine.
They are not weak to lightning, but I want to use the lightning spirit on the... Where's my inventory? Arden has stripped Noctis of his weapons. He did? When?
Is
did he
that
do
what the button was? He's like, ha, 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 now you can't use your weapons
And you're
because magic is weird in this world.
Wait, seriously, when did he strip me of my weapons?
It must have been the button, dude. Because otherwise he would have blown up the train by now. Like, literally what reason would we have to have stopped the train?
But he didn't say anything about stealing the weapons, did he?
Maybe he was just like, hit the button, and then we're like, I don't know why you just hit that button, but okay. And now that we're in combat, we're like, wait, what? I think that was what they were going for. Like, what did he do? And now we're finding out what he did.
I don't understand why I was... alright.
It's weird. It's weird.
Ow. Dick.
You know why they probably put that help text in there is because players were like, why can't I use my weapons?
They're like, just put a quick memo in. Wouldn't it be funny if like the easiest thing to edit in this game was the little quick memos that they put up there?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, which is just a text box, right?
Yeah.
So they're like, crap, we forgot. Just put a quick memo in. It will take way too long to edit this.
We forgot to have Arden like give some like villain dialogue like, hey, now you can't use your weapons.
We forgot to write story again. Just put.
Just make a help text thing. It'll fix everything.
Well, leaving you guys behind. Sorry, but cutscene's not gonna happen until I get here. So.
You guys weren't stripped of your weapons.
Yeah.
So
I have no sight. Shut up, Ignis. Shut up, Prompto 2.
Yeah, but you got this cool staff because of it, Ignis. So you'll be fine.
Yeah. Whoa.
We're driving off this train. Oh, I mean, I guess that works.
Threat upgraded. Activating level 4 security measures.
Is this going to be some cool driving action sequence? Because I'm kind of about that.
All right, cool.
Can we run over goblins? Oh, we have a time limit.
City's defense has begun sealing all entrances, make it to grow before the gate closes. Accelerate.
Okay, normal car controls, but we have more free motion. God damn
And
it.
we can run into the walls. So
We can break things on our own accord now. Yeah! This is Nathan's dream come true.
On the train tracks.
Alright.
Don't slow down.
Alright.
You have to hold the accelerator.
Accelerating actually, okay, it does increase my speed. I'm going as fast as I can.
This is kind of cool, actually. Alright, now I want you to... Thanks for ruining the moment. Oh.
Whoa.
Whoa. I think you hit... Oh. You want to not hit the barrels. More or less. Now imagine this scene, Nathan.
What do we know about a chase scene or anything? Is that the car never makes it through.
It's true.
I watched John Wick.
Well, hey, we have to get the flying car somehow, so the car will get destroyed. Sid and Cindy are gonna be like, "Well, we can fix that for you," and then we get it back.
While we're at it.
Yeah, and when we get it back, they're like, "We made some modifications. It can fly now." And you're like, "What? I did not ask for this, but okay." Like,
Problem is that no insurance company is gonna take this. Alright, so we're getting shot at. Alright, so this is
The one thing
another-
we're missing is like having the ability to lean out the window and shoot things.
Well, yeah, shooting things, attacking things. We have no weapons, so like they could have. Like this would be great if we had Prompto here, right?
this is where we get a call from Sid, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I installed some anti-aircraft turrets in the regalia." Oh, speaking of which, is this where we?
Here's
changed,
an oil slick.
Is this where we changed to Chocobo? Are we gonna do the rest of the chase on foot?
That would be amazing.
I was gonna say, imagine that whole race sequence with Chocobos instead.
Yes, and then you could like do jousting and like attack things on your way. Why can't you actually fight on your Chocobo? That really bothers me.
I think it's a matter of like keeping the Chocobo safe. I don't know.
Barding?
Barding?
Barding.
I don't know what that means.
That's armor for your mouth.
Oh, yeah, I mean,
Or,
you know.
just like
It's a thing in Final Fantasy,
magical
what is
shields
it,
that protects
11
it.
and 14? The MMOs? I'm pretty sure you can do
That's,
mounted combat in those.
Tactics, you could put a Chocobo
Oh, it's
in
true.
as one of your party members and then fight on it.
I mean, we are the
Or
king of
alongside.
insomnia after all. I'm pretty sure we can afford the armor.
Are we sad because we're leaving the regalia behind? Because it was your dad's car,
Dun,
maybe?
dun, dun, dun,
There's
dun,
core.
dun.
And a previous, it's not core. Oh, young Papa.
Oh. No, that's your
Yeah.
dad.
Yeah, young Papa.
Oh yeah, young Papa. Huge Final Fantasy X music.
Dad, thanks for everything. Thanks for everything. That's the third cutscene with you in it after you're dead.
Seriously marching into the capital empty-handed.
And with no assurances, the crystal can beat back the demon hordes.
How did he
We'll find
steal
out the hard
my
way.
weapons?
No turning back now.
He pushed a button.
Right.
Oh, good thing nobody thought of that before.
What?
Pushing a button.
Oh.
This thing could come down anytime.
Let's be quick.
I mean, it looks like a ladder.
And is yellow, nothing else around it was
Whoa.
yellow. That looked important. We all know it's not going to fall on me. The reason I know it's not going to fall on me is because this game is very good about like making things happen around you. There we go.
But what if it did fall on you? What if they went Dead Space on you and just like, your day is going to be ruined if you're not paying attention?
All right.
And just have like an unnecessarily dramatic action sequence of like trying to climb out of a train as it's falling off of a bridge or something.
I mean,
I think that actually happened in Dead Space 2. Don't get me wrong, I fucking love those games. So,
but those were
good.
all right. Taking this path is here. At least you didn't trade it off. And this.
You still didn't have weapons, yeah?
Yeah. I can lock onto things though. Yeah. All right. So,
You know, there's two ways to look at
wait,
this,
can I
right?
go- ooh, can I go this way? You clearly want me to go left, but I want to go right. All right. Anything this way?
So there's two ways to look at this, in my opinion. We can look at it from the perspective of what makes Final Fantasy 15 the most fun, the combat. So let's take away the combat for a while and see how the game works. That's not inherently bad, right? Like, I think they could be shooting themselves in the foot, but at the same time, I think the other way of looking at it is it's an interesting way to modify the game mechanics in order to change
Why?
the experience. Also, yeah, that's kind of just not good level design. Why is there a dead end there? Unless you could actually go, like, the door's open and everything, so it feels like you should be able to crawl through. Maybe that was the original intent. Like,
But
making
it was
multiple
on
paths.
a higher level, so you couldn't. You'd have to like jump into it, which I
That's true.
also tried doing.
Yeah, maybe they were like, well, we'll
Unless
make
this
a...
game came out with a crouch jump mechanic.
Maybe that's what the DLC is.
But crouch jumping? Yes. Hey guys, I'm just, if you don't mind. Because dodge rolling, by the way, is so powerful. You avoid lasers, you can dodge past things, you don't have to use mana actually dodging. It's good. Why did they just choose to stop following me?
You hit a button.
You know that's the name of the episode now, right?
You hit a button.
Yeah.
Or he hit a button.
Ah, there's the ring.
Whoa.
All right.
Did you have this?
He's had it the whole time. He's just been staring at it and crying.
Oh, that's right, because she gave it to us.
Yes.
Duh, that's right. Duh, duh,
Even
duh.
though
I was
it
there for
seems
that.
like we're starting to get over her
Oh?
and
Oh, the ring of
so
power.
about this.
Oh.
wrong finger.
So that's
I
why
guess
he's
right
missing
finger.
fingers on those gloves.
Ah.
Whoa. The all-seeing eye knows where you are.
He turns invisible.
Frodo.
Oh. That's,
It's like, oh, that
There we
well, that wasn't what I was expecting. It's just kind of glowing now.
so now we should be able to talk to our ancestors in the middle of a warehouse. Why aren't the demons still chasing me? Can I...
Oh,
But
what?
we didn't have the... When everybody else put on the rings, they
Hubbard.
talked to the ancestors.
I mean, you know,
Hubbard
you're the last
within
avatar. Hubbard within the ring of
Too
Lucy.
Lucai.
Lucai Arcana encompasses 3 powerful spells. The first of these is Death, which drains a foe's life force to restore your own. That's pretty wicked.
Okay.
Okay,
Prejudice circle.
sweet.
All right.
Oh, so you equip it like you do your blades. Oh, that's kind of cool.
interesting. Okay. I don't wish that I was able to do this a lot earlier. Hey. Oh, I'm... Okay.
Oh, because you're in combat.
Okay, why did you make...
See, the demons followed you in here.
No, they didn't. He's in front of me.
it's just-
Why didn't you have me fight the ones that were chasing after me? Oh, do I have to hold on to it? I have to hold on to it. I can't...
I mean, that
I
kind
wanna
of makes
see him.
sense.
Ah, ha, ha, ha. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo.
Delicious. I've come
Alright.
up with a new recipe.
Alright, so that was a legitimate spell I just used. Death. Death is a spell.
Cool. Yeah, that's actually awesome.
Alright.
I wonder what the I wonder if there are other spells?
I mean, it said one
Like-
of 3.
Yeah, right. Well,
So
okay,
there's-
so there are other spells. Really, it's just a matter of when we get. If maybe that's why everyone hits 13. They're like, they only gave us 1, but they told us there were 3. Why? DLC is just patching that text to be like, it is one of 1 spells.
There are many powers. Like, they don't change the text at all. There are many powers.
This is one of 1 spell.
Am I in a fight right now? Why can't I pick up that? Oh.
Yeah, you are.
Hey. Goodbye.
You know, it doesn't quite work the way I thought it would. I thought it would just like drain their health and then like recover yours. But
That would
instead
be
it's just like
drain.
I mean, that's true.
Or if it was stealing his magic, it would be osmos.
I guess you're just like building up the death power
Or
in them.
rasp,
Like,
I
I'm
guess.
filling you with death.
Power grid B.
What? Is that telling us we need to power grid B?
That was saying that it was power grid B. I think this is powering grid B. Oh, the door I was just.
We
at.
had to power grid B.
Good thing I pressed the button.
We powered grid B. You pressed the button.
Press the button. Wait a second.
What?
This area looks very familiar. I think this area was in the movie,
I mean,
or at
it'd be
least just.
surprising.
I mean, it was in the city, so I could just be mixing it up for any other area that was in the.
Go. Maybe another.
What? But we powered grid B.
But I powered grid B. No.
Well,
Really
he
doesn't want me to
even
go that
said, yeah, he's even like, well, that's not
maybe
gonna work.
another.
Why did I
Okay.
power grid B?
way. Must be powered
I
grid
pushed the
D.
button. You got your sandwich.
Oh, we can.
Oh. So, I mean, like, the death thing is cool, but I'm kind of at that point where I'm like, all right, 1 goblin at a time isn't really
Yeah.
interesting
This
anymore.
is not-
Wait, we got it. We figured out how to use death.
Oh, push button. Push button. Push the button.
Yeah, you push the button.
What does this ring remind me of?
Like,
Like the ability to like shoot a spell or a laser out of your ring. What does this remind me of? This is
it's, I don't know, it's pretty classic
Power Rangers
fantasy.
thing, is it? It's
I don't think so.
Oh man, what was it?
I don't know, man. I feel like that's something that can exist.
All right, cool.
in just
Mini
about
question of the
any-
day. What am I thinking of? It's like a cartoon or something where somebody's able to like shoot a laser out of a ring.
I'm just saying, man.
Well, there
Magical
was the
rings that
Phantom.
absorb.
Is the Phantom able to shoot lasers out of the ring? I mean, he had the ring, but I don't know what the ring actually did.
I don't even know what the Phantom is.
He was a guy wore purple.
Oh,
Chris, make a note. We're gonna put a picture of the Phantom up on the
Sure.
screen, and then if he shoots a
Phantom.
laser out of a ring, then that's what I'm thinking of.
but then no one gets to answer the question of the day. Mini question of the
well,
day.
I guess they could pause it and answer it before I showed it. All right. So
All right. make sure you pause the video retrospectively.
Yep.
Should just like edit in one of those like like freeze frame everything.
Jeopardy music.
Like answer your question or enter your answer in the comment section below before continuing.
Maybe this should like slowly lower his health over time. I agree that it just kind of like. Also, why can't I move while I do it? And what was the point of that whole area? I went from one area of the map to the other with nothing happening.
Was that?
And then when I come back, I get in fights.
Are you back in the same area you started?
Yeah. Yes, I am.
Oh, yeah.
Is it this way?
I mean, did you get some sweet loot while you were there? Maybe go to the right where that other light is.
Button.
Yeah, that way.
No, there's nothing here.
There's probably a door there.
Here's a hatch. Are we over on the episode?
Actually, we just went over.
Okay, let's talk about the Ring of Power.
What do you think about it?
Oh, yeah. What do you think about this mechanic to hold on to the circle button and then a goblin dies?
Well, I'm sure it'll get a lot more interesting as we start fighting different enemies, that maybe there are some resistant to it. Maybe, I don't know, you have to hold for half an hour to absorb other enemies.
Well, actually, or should we talk about the no weapons thing?
Let's talk about the no weapons.
Okay,
I think that's more appropriate.
There's more to talk about there. What do you think about this whole moment of Noctis not having any weapons and why he doesn't have weapons?
He pushed a button.
Push the button.
Thank you for watching, everyone. Be sure to vote on what you want us to play when we're done with Final Fantasy 15. And we'll see you in the next episode when we probably will hit the rage-fueling things that everyone says that Nathan will hate about
I have no
13.
idea. Yeah, I don't know. All right, see you guys.
Bye, everyone.